Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related content. In this video, I'm going to be looking at the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Sunken Treasure Mission. I've already done a video about the main build with the octopus. I've done a video about the lobster. And now in this video, I'm going to be putting together the final build from this 3-in-1. So I'm going to deconstruct the lobster, and then I'm going to put this together. I will speed the video up while I deconstruct and build, and then I will slow it back down to give my immediate thoughts on this. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so that is the last build for this Sunken Treasure Mission. If things looked a little weird at all during the build, I had to split it up into 2 different recording sessions, so apologies for that. But this is pretty good. I really liked, I thought the main model was pretty good. I liked the lobster a lot more than I thought I was going to. I ended up really, really liking the lobster, and the side builds, like the mini builds for that, of the kind of cavern and the little submersible submarine or vehicle, underwater vehicle. That was all okay, but I thought the lobster was really, really good. It says the third one, this Manta Ray or whatever, is interesting. So I'm pretty surprised by the body and the shaping. I think the eyes look really nice. I think this is a super smart way to use these arch pieces for the mouth. I think that's really inspiring. And there's a lot of like upside down building on here. You see there's studs there, but there's also studs there, which is interesting for a build of this size at this age point. So I thought that was really fun and unique. And this is good. The eyes are cute, the mouth is cute, and that's all pretty good. I don't love the tail. The exposed joints, sure, but it's also just feels kind of tacked on. I understand that different kind of rays, underwater rays, have different tails, and they're often sort of thin and they're not super full of substance. So this represents that in one way, but in another way it feels just so small and not robust, and all the exposed gray kind of throws me off a little bit. But other than that, this is pretty good. But I'd venture to say that this is almost the main build. This sort of underwater coral rock kind of mass that is also happens to be hiding a little bit of the treasure in here. And that's great. But this was like really interesting. I thought I wasn't liking it at first because I just didn't know where it was going, even looking at the picture. And it just really surprised me. It's a very odd build. Lots of there's like no symmetry. You're putting stuff in seemingly random spots. It's kind of chaotic, but to mimic a like coral reef, for example, nature can be chaotic and random, but not random at the same time. And I think this embodies it really, really well. And I like the element use in here is really, really good. You know, taking stuff that was part of either a submarine or part of a different animal, and then putting it in here, and it can become something else. Some either, living plants, some coral, some other underwater structure. I think this works really, really, really well. And I'm surprised at how much I liked this at the end. As far as scenery goes, this might be my favorite one out of the 3. And my favorite, this one doesn't have a sort of submersible submarine or vehicle or anything. It does have a diver. So we've kind of adjusted the minifigure a little bit. We added this front dial print, added the tank, and added the flippers to this minifigure instead of on the skeleton. And then we've also have this kind of modified camera, but I could also see this being one of those kind of those things that can create propulsion under the water. So now we have like a diver without a vehicle, and the manta ray, and then this beautiful complex scene with that can be viewed from any angle, which I think is really, really nice. And so that's great. So this is wonderful. No vehicle. The Manta Ray is pretty good. Like I say, the upside down building is cool. The way it came together is really, really nice. This body part, the mouth in particular, is really good. The just tail doesn't work as well for me. And yeah, this is pretty nice. This was a good set. I like the octopus build with the more robust submarine. I really loved that lobster build where the submarine build and the cavern build were, so-so for me. And this, I really love this coral build or foliage, underwater foliage build, and the manta ray well enough too. So this was a great set, and with I think 522 pieces or something like that, if you can get it on sale like I did for $28, I think this is a great value. As you can see, a lot of parts left over yet from this build. I believe this is the build that uses the least amount of parts out of all three, but still very good. And I'm a fan of this set. I really like it. I don't know which one I'm going to land on. I think I would like to land back on the lobster, but then maybe try to modify what I want to do with the landscape to get something closer to this, and modify what I want to do with a like an underwater vehicle. But yeah, this was really, really great. So I'm a big fan. If you liked this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like my channel, consider subscribing to my channel so you can stay up to date on all the other LEGO builds, LEGO reviews that I'll be doing in the future. So until then, thanks. Bye.